Let's see if that works. Just trying to get mic levels. I don't know. That should be working. There we go. I think. I swear it sounds like it's getting some feedback or something, but whatever. I'll deal later. Whatever. Defeat a swarm before it deals any damage. Good luck to me on that. Oh, keys. Shoot. There we go. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be grinding a bit to get some power up my weapons and stabs. Stabs. Spell casting. How about that? Alright, this cover's groovy, but I want to hear some of the original stuff. I say that, and we ended up writing a cover from Pretty 8 Machine. Alright. There we go. It's called Blip in Space. This is from the soundtrack for Shuttle Scuttle, which I believe is an iOS title. So, I haven't seen it. Oh, I did, okay. Just happened to catch that best distance. 420, her. God. Every time I think I found, like, the pit of hating myself, I do something else that reminds me just how horrible I am. Alright. No, we're kind of out of gold here. Oh, here we go. This is the final quest for this area. Ah! Now, in the prior in the game before this one, in 10 million, you could like stack things. Like you'd collect keys if you matched them as you were running. Same thing with like you could build up shields. I mean, you can still build up shields in this one, but a lot of the things in this one it has to be done at the time that you're actually engaged with whatever item or creature it is. So like here, you know, casting the fireball early, maybe that might have, like, you know, hit them, but it wouldn't really. It's not the same as when you're standing right up next to them. And then for like a lot of like the spell casting and the weapons and the swords and things, you have to do it like right when you're on them. And I find myself wanting to match all the things all the time. Arrow, go fast! Shoot, and then there's more swarms. Swarms on swarms on swarms today. Yeah, still. Got the 90 seconds out of the way. There it is, see? Alright, last for 90 seconds. Yes! This is the animal trainer. So some of the earlier animals I'd captured now can fight for me. Pitchers. Alright, it's not faster, but that'll do. Oh. Maybe we need more intellect, or I just like to think of it as brains, like it's for zombies. Maybe that's... I'll find out later. Alright, I'm gonna set anchor. Welcome to jail. Find the hammer horn. Now this is actually second run through. The hammer horn is kind of fun. What it is you build it up by making matches, and I haven't decided, or was it giving damage? I haven't really figured it out. I didn't pay attention, I guess, when it told me. It's either making matches or dealing damage. One of the two causes the hammer horn to charge. Once it's fully charged, if you end up taking fatal damage, the hammer horn, you blow the hammer horn, and all of your creatures come out and fight for you. All the creatures that you've captured to that point. And then this is going to be the hammer horn right here. You can tell because it's in a crate. Crappers. Come on. There's my 3 shields. There's 3. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Dude looks like a bard, doesn't he? Dude. Eat some tomatoes. Alright, man, that hurts. Just stop. Why give me a pain? Here, take that. And that. I definitely have to upgrade my stuff. Ah! Let's see. Found the hammer horn. Also got dust here. Let's try and upgrade my sword. Not much worth doing there. Little bonus to maximum, I can hang with that. It's very minimum. Okay, well. Get what you pay for, I suppose. 20 power and disarm a trap. Trap, if you didn't see it, it's this little thing that comes flying across the top of the screen and tells you what you need to match to disarm it. Damn it, Burglar, just... here we go. Here's another inverse phase original. This is... I just missed it because I had to fight this burglar. Okay, that's it. See, you take that chest. You just take that spell damage. You take it and take it. Oh, let's just freeze you. Nope, that was just useless. Because it would have carried over. I would have kept the freeze spell. Right. Nice trap. I wasn't the first to say this, but I will say one of the things I appreciate about this game, the Butterscotch guys, you can check out their website at bscotch.net. They're the ones who made Crashlands and a bunch of great mobile games like Quadrupus Rampage, Telefight 2, Roid Rage. They had mentioned in one of their podcasts about this particular game that one of the things it does really well is it makes you feel like you're working for everything you get. Like you saw there when I got that chest, and the way that I opened it was to slide the thing across and bust the locks open. When you upgrade a weapon, you have to keep clicking to go ahead and act like maybe you're hitting the hammer or whatever it is, but it's like you're doing, there's some kind of action that you're performing to actually get something in return, and I kind of appreciate that. Not that I'd like that in every game, but definitely here it adds. Alright. Got distracted by dogs. It adds this extra element so it doesn't feel like you're just doing this match 3 puzzle just to do match 3 puzzles, and you're actually, you know, when you actually get, like, capture a creature and so on, it feels like you kind of earned it, or you worked at it. And later on, some of the later quests do get a little more difficult than this. Than just, like, you know, run 20 feet. There's a couple in there, it's like, set someone on fire while you've frozen them, kill them specifically with a multiplier and things like that. Let's skip Pokey Pimp because that's not... Yep, another cover. You know, I should pause that. Here we go. Unidef, BRC6. Let's freeze that guy, see if that's going to work well enough. Sorry, I got one over here. I'm not even sure what I thought I saw there. Alright. Please be a chest so that I can actually do something with all these keys that I have. Tomato! Being really generous with tomatoes. Must be a tomato dungeon. It's a vegetable dungeon. Some of the dungeons have modifiers. Like, let's say harder monster, faster traps, hard chests. Hard chests just mean they need 3 keys instead of 2 keys to open. It just means that. Erg. Got my 8 double matches though. What did you just call me? You have my hammer! Oh. It's, blacksmith. I get to upgrade my shields. Yeah, every time you pick up a new person, I'm looking, there's the hammer horn, aka the croissant. I think I'm probably the only one that ever called it the croissant, but okay. So, much like the little lizard guy down here, he's the one that does the weapons. This one does your magic. This is your shield upgrades. The dust. Here's where the dust comes in handy. I'm actually going to do something for their swords, I guess. We'll start with that one. It's usually the third one. You know, you have your 3 choices, and then it's usually the one on the far left or far right. That'll be the one that uses dust. And if you look at like what's going to be upgraded here, you can see why. The chipping of Isaac. We'll leave this one. Let's see if I can buy a new. Nope. Alright, let's go. Let's do some more dungeon. Some more dungeony. 38 staff tiles, huh? Would love to, but you got to give me more staff tiles, and you got to put them in ways that I can match them. What was the other one? Collect 20 power, which I'm not even doing that very well. I guess the other way I could do this too is just stay alive a little longer, right? Then I'd be able to match whatever, any number of tiles. Ah, should not have wasted that arrow. Do more damage, arrow. Ooh, well, the tomato will still be there for next run. And we're probably going to see, well, no, not probably. We're going to see the hammer horn come out. It's really disgusting. I'll keep my hammer horn to myself, but where do we see this thing? It's going to get killed by something. Can't do 20 power. I can't believe I haven't matched 20 power already. There it is, hammer horn. Man, not going well today. Hey, where'd my... oh, I lost my tomato. Yeah. Caduceus. So the danger crate's here. That means that we've collected another creature. This is the Sapper. That's one I thought was a bard, but not. Sapper. Said so. Let's go see what we can buy. See if we can buy a Sapper. Wait, let's see. Fixtures, it's going to be a swarm. That's not raw, although I think it might be. Little dudes. Ninja Dragon Terrorist, enemy encounter from Treachery in Beat Town. Let's try this. Let's get a Sapper. No, I feel like I cheated myself. Probably could have done something better. Let's go see you. What you got for me? Here we go. Everything up. No, I'm freaking broke now. So, let's go back in the dungeon now with our upgraded sword. And get nothing but stabs. Get nothing but stabs the entire time. This is the dungeon where they all be smoking. You can see because it's all sitting on the floor. Can't see anything because the smoke's so thick. For the kids out there, it's a fog machine. Blow up all my crates. Take an arrow to the head. Nice. Okay. No. Okay. That's... We'll just... Nice. Whoops. Take that. As much as I love Send Me an Angel, we're going to have to pass on the cover tune for the time being. Oh, and that's a good one too. This is a Lost Signal from the Shuttle Scuttle soundtrack. I love this one. Shut up. Wait. It's a misty dungeon. I'm sorry, it was a mist, not smoke. So that probably puts me on like 2% damage resist. Nice. Oh. Let's take that away. Well, let's do it. So I got both of the quests for this area. Fallen Warrior is going to come out and play some hockey. Yes, 64 squares. Alright, we're going to play to the end of this track. Thank you. I like my loot too. Moving on from the jail. Come on, man, that boat's not going to build itself. Now, when we got the journal entry for that little bomb thing, it said, blows up all of the displayed tiles, but all I've ever seen it blow up is crates. So I don't know if that's like just maybe hopefully something gets like it's supposed to do something more than it does, but all I've ever seen it really blow up is crates. There's a couple other things in here too. Like one of them says something about like one of the enemies is resistant to something, but it should say immune because they take like 0 damage from like it's either physical or magical attacks, and it's like, well, that's not I mean, I guess it's resistant, but if they're gonna take absolutely 0 damage from that, I think it should really say immune, not resistant. Resistant implies that maybe that kind of attack could have an effect, but if it really can't, then it's immune. I don't remember which creature it is at the moment. And it was in the last run. I didn't take notes because why would I do that? Just playing. It's not like it's a deep adventure and I have to map this stage. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's these guys. I think once we get the journal entry, it'll say something like resistant to physical attacks. And I'm pretty confident I can, and I may already have done it too. Alright, we're gonna, give me a moment here, let me turn that off. We're gonna, because I'm gonna call this, I'm gonna call it a day for this, and I think it's those guys right there. And then it'll say something like resistant to physical damage, but they take none. And I think if I remember correctly last time, I actually upgraded. They're vulnerable to fire, okay. Or maybe it's these. One of them, though, it says resistant to, and I know that I had upgraded, like I said, resistant to physical, for example, and I had upgraded my sword to do so much damage and have, do additional chance for criticals and so on, and they would take 0 damage, and that, again, probably should be immune. But, if you end up watching this, thanks for watching. I am going to continue to play Use Build a Boat again in the future, because I want to get to the ending again, because the ending is really trippy, and I don't necessarily want to give it away here, but if I get that far. Anyway, thanks for watching.